Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and our dailies for July 4th. And happy holidays to my American followers. Hope y'all are having a good day, or do have a good day, and stay safe out there today. So anyway, let's get into this. 20 tokens. We'll do our dailies. We don't care about this today. And let's jump into today's stuff. I might be a little bit abbreviated today because it's kind of early in the morning. We're trying to get this out before I get things done today. So I'm also might be a little bit quieter than normal. I think the mic will boost up my volume, but I'm trying not to disturb my wife. So what are we going to do? I was going to say scratching neon grass. I would say grazing, if that would be my first assumption. Oh, there it is. It's grazing. Cool. Let's jump into a wordy real quick. Let's do this guy. Do a crane. See if we get anything, and see if we need to move to... guess we're going to have to do a pious. See if we can get anything out of that. Okay, we do. Okay, good. We got a P and an O, so we need to think about what these words could be. Now, I don't know because of the holidays if these are going to be specific to that or not, so we'll have to think. I don't know anything here that necessarily is that way. What other kind of words can we put in this thing and get us some extra letters, maybe? Boo, 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 boo. That's a good question. I always want to kind of do something like an FL as a... Let me actually move this a little bit. Hold on a second. Got to get this thing set up just right. There we go. That's good. Cool. I always want to do an FL or something like that, but I don't know if that's going to get us anywhere, just because F and L sometimes going to work, and T's are good letters to put in as well. What the heck do we have here? I'm actually struggling just to think of any word that works, so maybe I just throw in another word of some sort and see what comes of it. Like I can do FLEET. Now that'll give me a couple options where the E's might go, plus give me 3 new letters. So that's not bad. Okay, so we do get the E here, plus we do get an L. So that worked out quite well. EL is not a bad grouping of letters, but how do we get the O and the P in this thing? Pommel has 2 M's, so that's not going to work. It doesn't have to be EL, of course. It could be LED, but then it would have to be OPLED, so that's not going to work either. LOP, loped, like you eloped with somebody? No, loped. Okay, that worked. Good, let's get our coins. Alrighty, what are we going to do next? Let's do the picture cross. It's always a fun one. We can do a 10 spot down here. Maybe that'll get us going. It will, because we can just kind of run off of some of these to get a basis going, and then we can see what else we can figure out. So that's a 2. That one has to go there. That 2's not quite... Oh, this 10-1 is just a given. Should have seen that one right off the bat. This 1-8 we can... Oh, this 10 here as well we can use. It didn't... Okay. This thing can be really buggy. I think it's maybe just on the PC version of it, but it can... We've had the issue where it can select multiple spots at once. Like this one here, as you see in the corner there, it looks like it's... See, now it works. It's really weird. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 8. I was gonna look at this 8, wasn't I? So saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's think about what else we have. 6, 2, and then 1, 5, 2, and 2. Well, that'll give us one spot, I think, here, because it could be 5, gap, 1, 2, gap, 1, 2, or 1, 2 coming back this way. What about the 1, 5, 1 coming this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That finishes off the one 226, the 223. Oh, we can do the 223 because this one blocks this one, so these two have to be in. What about the 124? Does the exact same thing. These have to be in. The 134. Well, we don't know which way the 3 goes, but we know the 4 comes up this way. Good. I think the 124 does the same thing, really. Because we can put one of them down here. We can put the 2 in here somewhere. And then we have to put 4. We can't do 2 plus 4. So actually this 2 is going to do that and that. And then the 4 has to take up 3 of these. We just don't know if it goes up or down there. The 6 looks like it's pretty... What about this 4, 3 here? Because this 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, and 1, it says. Because, yeah, this one, we can't go down this way any further to get either of these other ones. So this has to be the 3. Good. This 5 here can't go that way, so it must go this way. And the 1 has to finish here. And the 10's going to be done now. This 10 is done over here, so we can finish the 6. And let's see, where do we... The 1 is out. The 8 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So this one is in. That's a 2, 2, 1 with the 3. This 3 is done this way. We need a 1 over here. Does either one? Yeah, this one here says that's in, and this 4 has to come down this way. The 6 has to go over here. Wait. Nope. Hold on. I screwed something up. This 4 was done. I think that's where I made my mistake. I think I have a feeling I just messed this up, and now I've got to rework it. This has to be the one for that one. Let's see if I can get this. 3 has to be here. The 4 has to be... Okay, good. I was able to correct it. I don't know what the heck that looks like. A desk of some sort? Meeting room? Okay. Yeah, sort of. Cool. Let's do that. Let's continue. Let's get past these commercials. These ones I don't necessarily skip because they're for the game itself, but let's try to get one. Let's do bridges. Bridges is a fun one. I like doing that one. So let's say we got a 3 in the corner, so we have to do this. We've got this 5 here, so it has to do at least this. 3 in the corner has to do this. This 4 has only one way to go, if this will work. Thank you. This 3 in the corner is done. It's not done, but it's a corner, so it has to do that. The 6 can only go in these directions, so they must be done. This 3 can only have one of each going that way at this moment, so those are going to do that. What else do we have? This 2 is just set. Now it has to finalize there. This 3 has to go here to finish. The 4 now has to go up to finish. The 2 is done, so this 4 is going to have to go up to finish. This 3 has to go up to finish. The 1 has to go up to finish. The 2 has to go up to finish. 3 has to come over. 2 has to come over. 2 has to go up. 3 has to go up. What else do we now have? Let's see. This 3 is in a corner, so it does that, which then forces this 3 to finish. Now this 4 has to go this way. 3 has to go here. The 1 has to come down. The 3 has to go out. The 2 can only do this, so this 3 has to act like it's in a corner, so it only has one of each way. The 4 just has to be these guys, which finishes that 2, so now this 3 has to come out, and the 2 has to come down. This 3 has to come down. This 3 has to finish. This 3 has to finish. And then this 3 has to do its corner situation, so this 3 is now pushed this way, and that has to finish. The 2 we don't know yet. The 1 has to go up, so now this 2 is set, and it has to do that. The 3 has to do that. This 3 has to get out. 4 has to do its thing. The 2 has to do its thing, and the 4 has to connect to the 5. Good. Cool. I think I've got time for one more. So let's do a challenger. And then we'll be good to go from there. Let's think about that. A little financial extra would be something like a bonus or I don't know. I don't see anything in that one. So let's move up and down and try those and see if we can get something to help us with the crossword there. It keeps food fresh would be the fridge. Good. Type of shoe, heel. Not exactly all too familiar with all shoe-related words, so let's move after that. Afternoon rest would be a siesta. 4 down is trademark or a, well, I was going to say logo or something like that, but that's not it. Or a slogan. It is a, I don't know. My brain's not working this morning for some reason. Let's move on and see if we can get some extra information. Grown-up persons is adults. Let's go back to this one and see if there's anything about that we can figure out. A little financial extra. No, it's still not coming to me, so let's keep on going. Worn out or exhausted. Beat would work. Let's go this way. Beg or cadge. I've never heard of cadge before, but beg would work, but there's so many letters here. I don't know if I'd necessarily see anything there. We call it panhandling sometimes here in the States, but to beg, that is tie gift with it, a ribbon. We'll do that. Let's try to get some of these easier ones out of the way. That way we can move on. Had in possession was held. What about down here? Sharp-edged tool would be a, oh, I was going to say a knife, but there's no N there. Or F. Sharp-edged tool would be just a, no, blade doesn't work either. Chisel? Okay, got to keep thinking of different things that are sharp to finally get there. Gives an order to. Bids. What about you? 100 minus 10 is 90. I like when they give easy math ones. Ooh, mixed up the letters. I was going to say a nice easy one, and then I screwed up. 1-to-1 lesson is a tutorial. Yep, okay. What else explodes like a volcano? Erupts would work. Let's go over here. Type of average would be a median. How about you? Epithet. Name works, yep. Opposite of neat would be untidy. What about 14? Free of dirt. Would be clean. It would be sanitary. That works. Let's get those in. What about 12 across here? Intimation, or passing remark. I was gonna say an allusion would work. That's correct. Okay. Trademark again, huh? I don't have to do this one just yet, but I've just clicked on it, so I might as well take a look at it. Sometimes you just come back to something and it clicks in the head. I don't know why. Greet frozen rain, hail. Why is greet? Why is that there? Italian soft ice gelato. Come on now. I clicked on the G. Please work. What's this one going across? Scored very well. Aced. 10 across. Fragrant plant substance would be... man, I don't know. Some of these ones are getting me. Carrying with effort would be lug. Let's come back to some of these other ones, see if we can get something to come out of there. Scrounge would work for bag. What about you? Type of shoe heel. Stiletto. Yep. So again, you just have to look away for half a second, and sometimes it comes to you. What are you again? Fragrant plant substance. Plant substance. That's fragrant. I don't know that at all for some reason. Okay, let's go back to a little financial extra. Gratuity. There we go. That makes complete sense. Maybe this trademark now can symbol. Yep. And for some reason, sometimes just a singular letter can do it as well and get you going. Fragrant plant substance. Balsam. Balsam. That's okay. I did not know that. So, okay, whatever. We got it there. Didn't know that balsam worked as a fragrant plant substance. All right, cool. So that is all the time I do have for today. So hope you all enjoyed that one. There's a couple others I would have liked to get into, but like I said, I just don't have the time to do it. So that was July 4th, 2025. Hope you all enjoyed it, and should see you tomorrow. We'll see. Have a good one. Thanks.